Hello all. So in continuous with previous lecture, we will continue lecture number 2. In this, we will study the number system and number conversation of the subject digital logic design. So this lecture number 2 contains the number conversation of 4 number system. This 4 number system are: first number system is decimal number system with the base 10. Second number system, that is binary, which has base of 2. Third number system, that is octal number system, which has base 8. Fourth number system, that is hexadecimal number system, which has base of 16. So 4 number system you have to remember: first decimal with the base 10, binary with the base 2, octal with the base 8, and hexadecimal number system with base 16. So let us begin with first number system. First number system, that is decimal number system. So it has 10 digits starting from 0, 1, 2, 3 and up to 9. Decimal number system has base 10. So how it will be represented? Decimal number system has in the terms of digital position 2 terms: integer and fraction. So let us take example 5, 1, 2. So this portion of particular number before the decimal point is integer, and after the decimal point this particular portion, that is fraction. So how according to its position one particular number is presented? So starting from right one digit, it is here 2, so it will contain position value is 1. Next, in the position 1, whatever the digit is available, it will have position value of 10. Same way, in the next position number 2, it will have position value of 100. So in the fractional side, you have to consider minus sign. So starting from rightmost bit from the decimal point, it will have -1. So hence it will have value, position value 0.1. Next -2 and the value 0.01. If there is a third digit is available, then you can consider as a -3, and according to that you can find out its value. These value are calculated as 1 divided by whatever value is given 10 raised to. Here this is calculated as 1 divided by 10 raised to 10 raised to -1, so it will be 1 by 10, so 0.1. Here 1 by 10 raised to square, so it will be 0.01, and so on. Now next, that is the magnitude. So you have to multiply this two quantity. 5 into 100, that is 500. Next 1 into 10, that will have value 10. 2 into 1, that will have value 2. Same way in the fractional side, 7 into 0.1, that will give 0.7. 4 into 0.01, that will give value 0.04, right? So next step, you have to find the sum of this integer values. So 500 plus 10 plus 2, that will give 512 value. Same way fractional side 0.7 plus 0.04, that will give 0.74 value. And in the final answer you have to put here decimal point, and base is given as 10. So in this way one particular number is represented in decimal number system. Now next, that is octal number system. Octal number system has base 8 digits starting from 0, so last digit will be 7, 0 to 7, total 8 digits will be there. Now let us calculate its weights. Weights will be calculated on its position. So same number we will take here to convert it into the octal number to represent in the octal number. So here instead of 1, 2, 3 and 4 position, you have to consider as 8 number system. So here let us calculate it in octal number system, how it will be represented. So here first digit is 2 after decimal number, so it has position 0. So it will be considered as this 2 multiplied by 8 raised to 0. Again this 2 will be having position number 1 and 8 raised to 0, 8 because we are using octal number system. Same way for this one, its position is at 1 level, so 8 raised to 1 multiply by this 1, so we will get this formula. Same way for 5, position 2, so it will be 8 raised to 2 and 8 raised to 2, that will be multiplied by this 5. So after multiplication and summation you will get this number for the integer side. Same way for the fractional side. So fractional side, first digit that is 7, its position is -1, so it will be 8 raised to -1 and it will be multiplied by this 7 plus next digit, its position is -2, so 8 raised to -2 and that will be multiplied by this 4. So after multiplying and doing summation of this term, we will get 9375. That will be in the decimal format, but in the octal number system you have to write down base as 8. So whenever you want to represent any number in the octal number system, so instead of base 10 you have to consider 8. Process is same as we have done in the decimal number system. Next is binary number system. Binary number system, it is same as we have represented decimal number system and octal number system. So what will be difference? Position of integer and fractional number will be same, right? So only change will be of this base. In the previous, in the octal, it was 8 raised to 0. Here it is 2 raised to 0. This 0, that is position of particular digit. Then 2 raised to 1, 2 raised to 2. Okay. So this base will be multiplied by particular digits available here. In the same way, you can calculate fractional side. Okay. So we will get a number that will be 5.25 in the decimal, but in the digital it is 101.01. It is given here. Okay. So one term you have to remember, that is 4 bits. It is called nibble, and 8 bits it is called byte. So group of 4 bit, that will be known as nibble, and group of 8 bit, that will be known as a byte. Now how hexadecimal number system will be represented? It is also in the same way, only you have to change, that is base. Instead of binary, in the binary 2 was used, here hexadecimal 16 is used. Other all notations are same. You can practice more from the textbook. So up to this, it was introduction of four number systems. So now you have to learn the number conversation. So before going that number conversation, you have to remember this table. So here what is given? First n, that means number of digit, or you can say number of position, 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. Then power of 2, 2 raised to n, so 2 raised to 0, it will give 1, 2 raised to 1, it will give 2 and so on. Next, if n is equal to 10, then 2 raised to 10 will give 1, 0, 2, 4. So this is known as kilo. Same way, if 2 raised to 20 is there, it is known as 1 mega. For 30, it is 1 giga. And for 40, it is known as 1 tera. So this term you have to remember, and this table will be used for the number conversation. Let us convert first conversation, that is from digital to binary. So it is very simple. See here, first of all you will given a decimal number. So first of all you have to divide that decimal number by base of 2. Base of 2, because we are doing binary conversation. If conversation is given decimal to octal, then what will be the change? Divide decimal number by octal number base, that will be 8, and for hexadecimal it will be 16. So in short, while converting from any number from decimal to any base, you have to divide that decimal number by given base. So let us calculate one example. 13 decimal number is given. Okay, you have to convert into binary. So 13 divided by 2. So quotient will be 6, and write down remainder here. So remember that in binary conversion, remainder will be either 1 or either 0. So for the next step, this quotient 6 again divide by 2, so it will be 3, and remainder will be 0. Again divide this 3 by 2, quotient will be 1, remainder also will be 1. Again divide this 1 by 2, so it will give value 0. You have to consider as a 0 because now 1 is less than 2, and write down this one as remainder here. Okay, so all these reminders are taken here as a coefficient. This 1, 0, 1 and 1, simple way. So while writing this coefficient, you have to remember that you have to write down this A3 as a most significant bit and A0 as a LSB least significant bit. That means you have to write answer in this direction. First you have to write 1, second 1, 0 and 1. Here it is given 1 1 0 1, and not forget to write down this base. It is 2. So when you write down any base, so any number is identified at which number system is given. Okay, so this is simple decimal to binary number conversion of an integer. Now fractional part of the decimal number system. So instead of dividing by 2, in the fractional part you have to multiply the number by base 2. So for example, 0.625 is given in the decimal. You are asked to convert into binary. So simply take that number, multiply it by 2 and write down value, integer and fractional. So 6.625 multiplied by 2, it will be 1.25. So here whatever integer comes, write down it as a coefficient, and remaining if you remove this one, so you have to assume that this value is 0.25. Now this 0.25 you have to again multiply by 2. Okay, so whatever value you will get, you have to write down here. So this integer will be taken here as a coefficient, and again 0.5 will be multiplied by 2 and coefficient will be calculated. So up to you find the 1.0, you have to calculate, or either if process is continuous, then you can stop up to 3 or 5 digit of the calculation, and you can write down in the answer after that suppose 5 digit ... and complete it bracket. So final answer will be here 101. One point I have to show you that in the previous we were calculating in the integer from down to up, but here opposite direction you have to consider. That means up to down, that is 1 0 1, and that will be always starting from 0.1. You have to write down this fractional after only this decimal point. And not to forget, write down this 2 to indicate which base is this number represent. Okay. So it was decimal to binary, now decimal to octal. So procedure is same for integer and for fractional. You have to calculate in the same manner. While calculating in the integer, you have to multiply, and while calculating for calculating integer you have to divide, and while calculating for a fractional you have to multiply. But what will be the change? Only base will be changed. To converting into binary, we were considering here 2, but here it is octal, so you have to divide by 8 and have to multiply by 8. Other all process are same. While writing the answer of integer, you have to consider from down to up, and while considering the answer for fractional, you have to consider up to down. Okay, so by combining these two you will get complete solution. More example you can refer from your book. Now binary to octal conversion. This conversion is very simple. Now 8, that means you can represent it as 2 raised to 3. So here n is equal to 3. So 3 bits. So you have to just consider the group, or you have to make the group of 3 bits in the binary, any given binary number. Suppose this number is given 10110.01. Okay, so before decimal point you have to make group of 3, and you have to write down its decimal equivalent value. So 1101, that is number 6. So 6 is written here. Next, make group of 3. If third digit is not available or 2 digits are missing, then you can consider it as a 0. So 010. So see in the table, what is the value? That is 2. So you have to write down here. Now for fractional number, same way, after decimal point make group of 3. If any digit is missing, write down 0. So for 010, it is 2. So it is 2 written here. And not to forget, write down to write base. So here it is octal. We have converted this binary number to octal number. Okay, so for converting this binary to octal or octal to binary, you must have to remember this table. Okay, so you can remember this table in one of easy manner. Let you show. See here, total 8 digits are there, 8 positions are there. So simply just write down first of all 0 to 7. Okay, so 8, that if you divide by 2, so it will be 4. So in the first column write down 40. In the next write down 41, 4 times 1. In the next column, half of this 4, add 20, then 21, then write down 20, then write down 21. And in the last, here 2 times it was repeated, so here repeat only 1 time, so 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1. So in this manner you can easily remember this table. Okay. And one point I have to include here, that this was conversation from binary to octal. Same way you can convert octal number to binary. So suppose this number is given octal, you have to convert into binary. So it is very simple. Before decimal point it is 6. So what is the binary value of 6? See from this table, 110, put it here. Then for 2, what is value? 010, so write down it here. Same way after decimal point it is 2, so what is value for 2? 010, so write down here it, and not to forget write base here. So you can easily convert octal to binary also. So this table is you must remember for conversation. Now binary to hexadecimal number system. It is very similar to octal to binary number system or binary to octal conversion. Okay, only difference is number of bits. In the octal it was 3 bits group, here only change is group of 4 bits. Okay, only one change is there. So you have to make group of 4. Suppose we want to convert this binary to hexadecimal number. So what you have to do, from the decimal point, start left hand side, make group of 4, that is 0 1 1 0. So what is the value of this 0 1 0? See in this table, it is 6. So write down it here. Next, make group of 4. If no digit is available, not to worry, consider 3 zeros before it. So 301, what is the value of it? See from the table, it is 1. Write down it here. Okay. Now after decimal point, make group of 4. Here 2 digit are missing, so put 2 zeros. So value is 0 1 0 1 0 0. So here it is, and its value is 4. So write down it here. Very simple. Okay, you have to just make group of 4 before decimal point and after decimal point. Very simple, and not to forget to write down its base. Same way, if you were asked to convert hexadecimal number to binary, okay, so from the table, value of each digit you have to write down here. Okay. Now again one question to remember this table. It is very simple. Hex, that means 16. So 0 to 15 number will be there. So here you see in the table 0 to 9 is written as it is. After that A, B, C, D, E, F is given. So it is fixed that to represent number 10 onwards 15, 10 to 15, you have to use alphabets, and that are fixed. For 10 it is A, for 11 it is B, 12 for C, 13 D, 14 E, 15 F. That you have to must remember, and that are fixed. You cannot write down any other alphabet. So remember this 0 to 15 values for the hex number. Now to write down its binary equivalent table, it is very simple, same as I have described earlier. First see how many numbers, 16, so divide it into 2. So in the first column write 8 zeros, then 8 times ones. In the next column write down 4 times 0, 4 times 0, here 4 times 1, 4 times 0, 4 times 1. In the next 2 times 0, 2 times 1, 2 times 0, 2 times 1, so on. And in the last write down 0 1 0 1 0 1. Okay, so this table you can remember in this manner very easily. Okay, so exam point of view, this conversation are very important. Now let us convert octal to hexadecimal. Octal to hexadecimal. It is very simple. Okay, let us take first octal number, and you have to ask to convert into hex. So first step you have to do octal to its binary. That means 6 is given, so you have to represent it by 3 bits, 2 by again 3 bits, this 2 by again 3 bits. Okay, so first binary conversion is done. Now in the next you have to make group of 4. You have to remember that now do not make group of 3, because 3 that means octal, but we want hex, so you have to make group of 4. So here we have make group of 4, 0 1 1 0, so it represents 6, so just simply write down it as a 6. Next 0 1, again put here 2 zeros, so it will give value 1, and same way make group of 4 here, 0 1 0 1, so it will give value 4. So this is the conversion from octal to hex number. Not to forget to write down its base in any number system. So simply I am repeating, octal to hexadecimal, first you have to convert into binary, then into hexadecimal number system. And for hexadecimal to octal number system, it is very simple. You have to make first hexadecimal to binary, and from binary to octal number system. So in the octal number system you have to make group of 3, and in the hexadecimal number system you have to make group of 4. So in your assignment you have to write down this number conversion: decimal, its equivalent binary, octal and hex number system. This you have to write down up to 15, or you can go for up to I think 25, that will be more enough. And try to do more example from your books of number conversion for more practices, that will boost your confidence in the number conversion system. Okay, so I think in one conversation is remain to explain you. Okay, that is hex to octal reverse process. So So here hex is given 6, represent it into 4 bits, write down its 4 bits. 1, write down its 4 bits. 4 4, write down its 4 bits here simply for reverse conversion. And then to obtain in the octal, now make the group of 3 and write down its equivalent. So it will be simple conversion from hex to octal. Okay, so please remember that where to use group of 3 and where to use group of 4, then this number conversion will be very easy for you. Okay, so for this lecture, this conversation system is over. We will see further in the next lecture.